With the help of local vendors like this one, the Abbot Kinney Festival has donated more than $250,000 through their grants program. Rideshare companies will have these parking spots behind me on reserve to pick up passengers. Since its launch in 2013, Washoe has employed over 200 drivers, and the number continues to grow on a daily basis. One of the biggest benefits from hiring a dog behaviorist like David is that he works to address all dog behavior issues, and he even writes a detailed blog post for the public to benefit from as well. Rideshare companies like Uber and Lyft have become popular because they are convenient and affordable. However, some airports across the U.S., including LAX, have prohibited these companies from picking up passengers. Airport officials say it slows down traffic and creates a safety problem for people.
What's currently happening is they're pulling into the parking structure, but they're obstructing traffic. They're not pulling into a spot, they're pulling over, they're stopping in the middle of the drive-through, and it's creating problems.
The airport authority has introduced a 3-year contract which states that drivers must obey all regulations in order to continue their services in the airports. This includes paying the $3 fee to park in the structure. Airport officials say rideshare companies will have these parking spots behind me on reserve to pick up passengers. They say it will free up some space in the loading area and avoid any accidents. But drivers like Art say they disagree.
I think for the most part, we're more careful and better drivers than a lot of the people that park or double park or stop in the middle of the street and let people off.
Bergdorf says in addition to safety hazards, the airport is losing out on parking revenue, one of its largest revenue generators. The new agreement will regulate the way transportation services operate and will also help the airport's budget. In Burbank, Amy Martinez, Valley View News. California has been fighting severe drought for nearly 2 years. The city of Los Angeles has been meeting or beating Governor Jerry Brown's goal to use 25% less water each month. And as a reward, the LADWP has recently announced a new water rate increase. This means the average customer will see a 4% increase in their monthly bill, but many residents say it's more of a punishment.
I don't really agree with it. I think that the fact that we've been doing our part in conserving water and then they want to penalize us for it is not really correct. I think they should be finding people out there that are not doing their part in the areas that are still watering their lawns and not doing the efforts.
Residents replaced their green lawns in artificial turf for California-friendly plants that help save money and, most importantly, conserve water. This resident says she and her husband have stopped washing their car and only dust it now to aid in conservation. There are plenty of things Angelinos do indoors as well.
Always turning off the water, while washing hands, while brushing teeth. When we're starting the showers before the hot water comes, a lot of times we'll capture that water ourselves and use it for watering in our plants.
The Department of Water and Power says increase is necessary to make up for the $110 million they lost in revenue. But consumers aren't happy with the solution.
They wanted us to conserve water. They should have warned us that by doing so, they were going to lose money and in turn, increase their rates.
This new increase is actually in addition to another overall rate hike that would be used to fix infrastructure. It will take effect beginning in 2016. Despite this new water rate increase, DWP officials say the average consumer will still be paying about $3 less compared to the 2013 fiscal year. In downtown Los Angeles, Amy Martinez, Valley View News.
On to the next one.
6:30 in the morning marks the start of the day for this college student. But rather than driving to school, she drives to help make the lives of busy working individuals a little easier. She's a ninja, which is a laundry delivery person who picks up dirty laundry and has it washed and returned within 24 hours. She works for Washoe, a NAP-based delivery company that dry cleans and washes people's clothes. It's a booming business that gives its drivers the opportunity to make up to $200 in one day.
Since I started working for Washoe, I've pretty much tripled my income. And it's crazy, but if you got a car, use it to your advantage.
Drivers can be their own boss, And they don't have to worry about managers constantly breathing down their necks. And the best part is, they don't work nearly as much as they would in a traditional working environment.
Because I have so much leeway, I'm able to get things done. And because I'm already doing my homework as I'm working, when I'm done with my shift, I could just kind of continue on with it.
In such little time, Washoe has expanded, and their services are available in 7 cities across the country.
You know, obviously we've heard kind of mixed reviews on all sides, but for the most part we're really happy with it, and I think, you know, our ninja community is very, very strong. We have monthly ninja events and ninja parties and all different stuff to keep the ninjas engaged, yeah.
Since its launch in 2013, Washoe has employed over 200 drivers, and the number continues to grow on a daily basis. Washoe is quickly changing not only the way we launder our clothes, but also the way we make money. In Santa Monica, this is Amy Martinez, Valley View News. What better way to end the summer than to celebrate with lively music, delicious food, and colorful art? It was a taste of community culture in Venice. If you're into Greek food, there is a booth for you. Mexican, Central American, organic, there are booths for this also. Now in its 31st year, the Abbot Kinney Festival shuts down a mile-long stretch of the boulevard to make room for 300 vendors, artists, multiple stages, and even games for kids. But for some, it's more than food that brings them back.
You know, it just happens to be the perfect timing for the festival. We don't usually have anything planned for this time of the year, right? We're done with vacationing.
What many don't know is that the festival is actually a large fundraiser to improve the city. With the help of local vendors like this one, the Abbot Kinney Festival has donated more than $250,000 through their grants program. Among the multiple recipients is Westminster Elementary School.
Well, for us, it's wonderful exposure for our school, but as a community member, it's a collective way to get together for a good cause. It raises money for grants for nonprofit organizations and organizations that have projects that benefit the entire community.
It's a celebration of art and culture and everything that represents the spirit of Venice. Organizers say anyone interested can come check out next year's festivities on the last Sunday of September. In Venice, Amy Martinez, Valley View News. Mayweather says he is content with his 49 victories and wants to enjoy his life. How about those Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys are smiling for more reasons than their recent comeback victory over the New York Giants. Swift was placed at number 8 on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list. She made number 64 on the list of powerful women. That's it for entertainment. Back to you guys.